Hey guys, my name is Chuck from TCG Nav. Today I'm coming at you with a deck profile of my Tapu Bulu GX deck that I use in real life and not just online, which is why you've got some cards that are unavailable because I don't have them online. But before I get to that, I want to give a quick shout out to Knockout TCG and Jirachi123 from my Discord chat, who helped me figure out what all I needed to do to get this channel up and running, and everything that they've done for me so far. So before I got into anything else, I wanted to make sure I gave them credit where credit is due. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm running 4 Bulu. It's got the Horn Attack for 1 grass, 2 grass and a colorless, and I get Nature's Judgment, which does 120, detach the energy, get 180, 210 with a choice band. If I happen to be hitting weakness, it's 420. So it's a pretty good attack in my book. It's going to either one-shot or two-shot anything. Because the highest Pokemon is 250. So yeah, I'm going to have to two-shot it. But it's okay. Because all I got to do is attach a Grass Energy for turn and Vikavolt for the other 2 energy. And it works. Then you got Tapu Wilderness. Heal all damage from this Pokemon. And it does 150, and it's a pretty good GX attack in my opinion. It's obviously the main one I use. Occasionally I go to the Coco GX attack, but not very often. Then I do a 3-1-3 line of Vikavolt, 3 Grubbin, 1 Charjabug, 3 Vikavolt. And I use Vikavolt for the strong charge ability. Once during your turn before you attack, you may search your deck for a Grass or Lightning energy card and attach it to your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. So 1 grass on 1 Bulu, a lightning on the other. They're both on the same. It doesn't matter. You just get 3. It's a free 2 energy, and you search your deck for it. So you attach for turn. You get these 2 energy. You're swinging turn 2 with for 180 or whatever with the Bulu, and it comes in pretty handy. Alright, so I'm running 1 Oranguru with Instruct. So Instruct, for me at least, has come in handy a lot in the early game. But in the late game, this Oranguru in particular has been just kind of sitting on the bench and not doing a whole lot. So that's when I decided to start running the Resource Management Oranguru as well. Because for a colorless, I can add 3 cards from my discard pile to the bottom of my deck. And as much as I'm Vikavolting or Cynthiaing, they're not going to stay on the bottom for long. So it's 3 energies, it's another Bulu, it's whatever's in my discard pile. It's pretty good if you ask me. And then I'm running 1 Tapu Koko because I am running Lightning Energy. So you got the Arrow Tail ability. When I throw him on the bench, I put all the lightning energy I want on him, and I swing, hopefully, or I just, switch out to stall. I mean, I've had to do that one a couple of times, but I prefer to be able to swing, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And then 2 Tapu Lele. Again, I don't have it online, but I use it in real life, so that's why it's in this build. I do have a version of this deck that I do play online without the Leles, and it works. It's just not as quick all the time. And if you want to see how I get around that, I can make another video about it, but this is just the one I use in real life. So into the trainers, we got 2 energy recyclers. Shuffle 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. So it's another way to get your Vikavolt's ability to kick off, and that's actually why I'm not running energy retrieval, because this goes to the deck so I can search it out with Vikavolt rather than just being stuck in my hand and then I'm having to figure out how to shuffle. So I'm running recycler instead of retrieval for that reason. 3 field blowers to get things off my opponent's field. 4 heavy ball. Now, I've had a couple of people ask me why am I running 4 heavy ball instead of 4 ultra ball and 2 heavy ball since I'm running 4 heavy ball and 2 ultra ball. And the reason for that is because Heavy Ball fits my needs better in this deck, in my opinion. It's literally going to hit my Charjabug, my Vikavolt, and my Bulu. Those are going to be the three things I search most often. Because either I can't get a rare candy and I need a Vikavolt, or I have a rare candy and I need a Vikavolt, or I have a Vikavolt, so I need to go get a Charjabug, or I need a Bulu. And then the two Ultra Balls are for the Rangaroo, the Grubbin, and the Lele. I very rarely, if ever, search out the Coco, just because he's in there not as a main thing. He's just in there as just to be in there. You know, he's a use for the electric energy or the lightning energy. 4 rare candy, so I can get the Vikavolts. 1 rescue stretcher for recycling my Pokemon. Either getting 1 to hand or shuffling 3 to deck. Then you got 2 switches in case my opponent doesn't have a bench and I need to switch something out. Either I've used the energy on my Bulu and I can't get him refilled, or I just need to switch out because my opponent, Guzma last turn and now he doesn't have a bench, so I can't Guzma, And it's honestly also a replacement for Floatstone in my opinion, with the new format. And I tried to build this deck to where it works for this format right now, but it's not reliant on this format because I believe the only card I'm going to have to switch out once format changes are the 2 Bridgets, and so I'll have room to play with what I'm replacing then when that time comes. So like I said, I'm already running the 2 Ultra Balls. I'm only running 1 Acerola for now. Again, once Bridget's out, I might up that to 2. But it basically does the same thing Bulu's GX attack does, minus the damage. So, I mean, that's why I'm only running at 1. As you can see, I could play with running it at 2 or 3, but right now I'm only running it at 1. 2 Bridgets because, I can search for Bulus, and I can search for my Grubbin, and I can just put them on my bench. Like, it's a great turn 1 play. Turn 2 play, even. For Cynthia, because Cynthia, honestly, in my opinion, is better than N. I mean, I think that's not just my opinion, but, it's always 6 cards. It's not determined on your prize cards. It's always 6 cards. So, that's why I like Cynthia. 3 Guzma, 4 Choice Band to get, that 210 attack. And then I'm running 7 Grass and 5 Lightning because I need more Grass than Lightning. So let me know what you guys think of this profile in the comment section below. Don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe if you want. Again, I just want to give a shout out again to Knockout TCG and Jirachi123 for everything they've done to help this channel get up and running. And I will see you guys next time.